Hey guys, so if you saw my last video, you saw that I tested 5 different types of Starbucks Nespresso pods. I narrowed it down to 2 that I liked. The blonde espresso, which subliminally, I knew I would. I'm not sure why. I don't know if just the concept of blonde espresso, or it's maybe the fact that a lot of Starbucks coffee tastes burnt to me, so this would kind of be less likely, or I think I saw somebody use this in a video. I don't know, but I figured I would like this, and I did. And this one, the Caffè Verona, which ironically is one of the darkest ones, but I feel like it had the most flavor complexity. Or at least, I felt like this had some flavor complexity too, and the ones in the middle were all kind of just like black coffee-ish. So in any case, I've narrowed it down to 2, and we're going to go into the kitchen and make one of my favorite things to get at Starbucks, which is an iced caramel macchiato. I've talked at great length in videos that I definitely prefer locally owned coffee shops. I've talked about Java Cat, I've talked about Mama D's. But if I'm gonna get an iced latte or a hot, milk and espresso drink from a chain, I mean, Starbucks is where to go. I like Dunkin's coffee better in terms of like just a cup of coffee, but in terms of the fancier drinks, that's where Starbucks makes their money. And I do have here some of Starbucks actual vanilla syrup. If you don't know, a caramel macchiato actually uses vanilla syrup and then caramel drizzle. So I'll be very interested to see. I think I'll do my next video will be comparing different vanilla syrups and see which ones I like best. So let's go over there. Let's make some iced caramel macchiatos. This is a treat for me because normally I do iced stuff in the warm weather and hot stuff in the cold weather, and we're still in the middle of winter right now, so I don't normally treat myself to the iced drinks. So let's go see which one wins. Okay, so we're gonna make some Starbucks iced caramel macchiatos to test the Starbucks pods. So I don't have Starbucks caramel syrup, I have Torani. So the first thing we'll do is I'm gonna try to do this so you can see it on the camera. We'll line the glass. Which I don't know how much that affects the taste, but it looks cool. Isn't that most important? Now, I always ask for extra caramel when I go to Starbucks, but for our purposes today, okay, we put that, well, I'll put it here so you can see in the video what I'm using. Then next, I've got Starbucks vanilla syrup. Caramel macchiato is somewhat of a misnomer because the flavoring is mostly vanilla. And for our testing purposes, we're just going to do 1 spoonful. Whoopsie doodle. Okay. And let me get some ice. Hopefully I have enough ice. It's funny, really the main reason we keep ice in the house now is for these type of beverage related experiments. I guess the occasional mixed drink. So I'm just going to put an equal amount of ice, and however much we have is however much we have. I'm making sure I don't lose track here. Wait, yep, that's right. I wish I had plenty. Oh, dropped some. Did I do all 3? Okay, let's get some milk. And normally I would put the milk in the frother because they can froth cold milk. But for our purposes today, I'm just going to measure out 4 ounces of milk. Now Starbucks would use, I think, 6 ounces, but I normally ask for an extra shot, so rather than doubling up our shots, I'm going to reduce the milk, and the ratio should be the same. Okay, then let's stir the syrup in. James Bond would not like me. The reason he always asked for shaken not stirred was because somebody could put poison on the spoon. Okay, so for our first one, we're going to do the blonde, which I liked the most of the of the, the pure test, but I also, we've got to let it warm up. It turned off on me, I'm sorry. I liked it the most, but it was also fairly weak. Next up we have the Caffè Verona. Whoa. And then I have the espresso from the Moka Pot. And then you top with caramel drizzle. I tried to make that even. Okay, and even though they are prettier this way, Butterfingers today. Even though they are prettier this way, I'm going to stir them so we can have the flavors evenly distributed. Okay, well, I'm going to add a little more coffee because none of them was overtly strong. So I saved the kind of leftovers from the first test. I don't have any more of that one, so. Good. Yeah, so I like the flavor of this, but it's weak. So I would definitely need to double or even triple up on my shots with that one, as opposed to this one. Honestly, these two are now about the same, except the flavor in this one is better. Yeah, that one's not bad, but it's not. It just tastes like I brewed coffee, regular drip coffee, and and that's what some of the stronger, more one-dimensional Nespresso pods taste like to me. It's just really strong black coffee. That's what that tastes like. Whereas the flavors in these two have a lot more dimension to them. So, well, I will tell you, I'm looking forward to drinking these. This is normally a warm weather treat for me, so it's very special that I'm making it while the weather outside is frightful. I'm going to thoroughly enjoy the rest of that. I'm going to clean up. Thanks for watching.